Hey, how are you doing today? It's so good to see you. Hey, I really want to know about your octopus. Yesterday you made an octopus. I want to hear, how did it go? What color did you make yours in? What was the hardest thing you did? What was the most fun thing that you did? Be sure you send me a note at balloondog@mail.com. I'm really looking forward to learning more about you and about what you enjoyed about making your first balloon. Hey, did you know that if you learn just these things, just this right here, learning how to squish, pinch, twist, and lock, that's the foundation of everything we're going to do. And if you learn these 7 balloons that we're going to talk about just this time period, you can actually make anything, whether it's a great big arch, whether it's things like this. Whatever it is, it's the same fundamentals as what we use just to make an octopus and the other 6 items that we're going to talk about today. But before we get started, we always want to talk about safety, because safety has got to be first in everything that we do. There's never a good reason to have an accident. In fact, you don't have to, because first thing that we're going to do is we will always use our professional hand pump, our PHP, whether you use a red one like a ketchup bottle or whether we use the green one, the double action pump. It doesn't matter. They both do the same thing. The key is be professional. And the reason we use them is because we never want to put a balloon to our mouth. It's very dangerous. It could be a choking hazard, and it also spreads germs. We like to spread happiness, not germs. And so we never put it to our mouth. The second thing is, if we were to pop a balloon, be sure quickly to get everything up off the ground, because you don't want your brother or your sister or even your dog or your hamster to come through and to choke on a balloon. That would be such a sad thing, and it'd be very dangerous. So always think safety first thing. So today, in order to move forward, I'm going to teach you how to make your next balloon animal, which is not really a balloon animal. It's a balloon hat, like the one I've got on. Because you know what? I think every balloon is not always a balloon animal. We call them balloon animals, but sometimes they're other things, like a balloon hat. And so today, I just want to show you a couple more things that you can do. But you know, balloons are really good for STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. And so today I want to talk about the T in STEM. The T stands for technology. And so when you say, well, balloons aren't technology, a phone is technology, a TV is technology, a computer is technology. But how is a balloon technology? Well, number one, it takes technology to harvest the latex out of the rainforest. That's technology. Second of all, just even learning how to do balloons. Like if you said yesterday, hey, how did he do that? Just me talking to you through the computer today, through this video, that's technology. I'm using technology to teach you. You're using technology to learn. So that's technology. Even when I tell you to go out and find other ways, whether you're Googling it like directions or you're using YouTube or anything else, that's a form of technology. And so these are all things that we would do for technology. The balloons themselves are fun in technology. So we want to just show you a couple more things. So we blow up a first balloon, and now I come over, blow up the second balloon, okay? So there we go. So the first thing we do, just like yesterday, we take the 2 balloons, and initially we're just going to smush it. Smush it. I like that word, smush it. So we're going to smush it and pinch, and then we twist, okay? Now, for sometimes you can take this and turn it around, but for right now, just leave it. And now as you get more experience, we can tuck that around and twist it in, make it turn off the edges and make it look really cool. But initially, we just want to make a balloon and begin to get the feel for it. This balloon, I like it because it's a good way to begin to feel. Balloons are just an extension of my body to express myself. Again, we're using a 260. It's 2 inches round and 60 inches long. But when I pinch or smush it, pinch, twist, and lock it, look there. First of all, it's locked. It's not going anywhere. But that's 2 balloons. If they're 5 feet, this is 10 feet long in this whole area. So that's pretty amazing. But now, I want to make a hat. So I'm going to do a hand, which is about 4 inches, another hand, and a third hand, okay? So I'm doing 1, 2, 3 hands, and then I take the other balloon and bring it down. And so I know that that's about the size of my head, and It's about the size of your head. So if your hands are small, you may take 4 hands. But either way, 1, 2, 3, bring them down. I got them parallel, and then I smush it. Smush it, pinch, twist, and now that's not locked because it can actually come undone. If I were to turn it loose, it'll just come undone. And so, see there, like, look here, it came undone. So now, I've got to lock it. So I just take it, and by twisting it over, I've kind of got what we call an ear twist, okay? And so by taking that ear twist, that is now locked. So I can hold it, and it actually is locked in. So smush, pinch, twist, and lock. And so now that's got my head. So if I were to just put that on, kind of looks like maybe a praying mantis or antennas on an insect or something like that, okay? And so, but this is not what we want to leave it like. I want to wrap it. So normally we talk about twisting. This is wrapping a balloon. So we're going to take the red and the blue and wrap them together like this. Now, once we get to the top, we smush it, pinch it, twist it, but now, see, that's not locked. It feels locked. It's not looking like it's coming anywhere. But if I were to give it to you at a party or at a restaurant, you might go off and it wouldn't take long. It would come apart just because of your movement. And next thing you know, oh no, your balloon's come apart. But we can put it back together. And so what we do is I just bring it in. All right, we've got it up. I smush it, pinch, twist, and now I just take that little bitty bubble and I just wrap it around. Now it's locked. It's not coming off, and I can just change that hat out and put one here, take the other one off, like that. You think that, hey, I don't really know how to do balloons, and I don't know how to lock them and how to wrap them, but actually you probably do. Let me show you what I mean. For example, let me see if we've got the balloon here. And that's what's your favorite color? This is a purple balloon. I think purple's pretty cool. And so, but what's your favorite color? Whenever you were looking through your bag, what were the colors that you were most excited about that were in there? And so here's a pink one, all right? And then here's a green one. I think purple, pink, and green are like 3 really cool colors, okay? And so we're going to do it just like we did before, and I'm going to take a purple and a pink, and just by taking the ends. Now, it's 260, it's 2 inches round, 60 inches long, but this, where the nozzle is, that's always the nose. The other end is the tail. And we kind of didn't put too much air in it. We filled it up, but not to where we couldn't bend it and it would pop. And so now we're going to do it just like we did before. We're going to smush it and then pinch it, twist it. And now we're just going to kind of do a little quick wrap, okay? Do 3 hands. 1, 2, 3. We bring it down, make it parallel, and now we know that'll fit my head. And so, you know, you may want to do 4 or 5. It depends on the size of your hand, but you'll know, and that's why you've got lots of balloons, is so you can practice. And so now we bring it around, and now I want to do that ear twist. Remember that ear twist? Got it right there? Now that's locked. So it's locked, it's not going anywhere. But you know what? We have a 3rd balloon. What if we took our 3rd balloon and tied it right into the middle? So I'm just going to push it in. Now, you probably, have you ever braided your hair? That's what you can do with a balloon. You can actually just braid a balloon. So just by taking it just like this, we can actually just wrap them around. Now we're braiding a balloon. So we've got a hat that's actually purple, pink, green. Wow, that's pretty cool. And now we just take that, put a little twist in it, kind of evens it all out. That way we don't have to pop anything. Now you've got another balloon. It's just changing a couple things. Instead of making a tall 2-color, you've got a 3-color, and you were able to braid it. You know how to braid. You braid your hair, or you've braided someone else's hair, or you've seen it done. And so it's something that's very common. And so here's an opportunity for you to make another type of balloons. So just today, you've learned how we've got my balloon. We had another balloon, whether a black and white one, whether it's red and black, or you can make any colors that you want. That's what's so cool, is that every balloon creation can be different. So when I think about the things that are about winning, because that's what we do, is we twist balloons, we love STEM, and then we come up with things that are winning, the characteristics that help us win in life. So when I think about this, I think about protecting my mind and something that's on my head. And so, I've got to protect my thoughts. I don't want to think negative, because if I think negative, it can only pull my attitude down. Attitude is everything, and it's very important to do things like just work on my mind. And if something's negative, maybe that's not something I need to listen to. And the second thing about protecting my mind is learning to work smarter, not harder, because we can pump harder, but that's not going to fill the balloon up. You've got to think about what you're doing. And so when you're doing balloons, or whether you're playing soccer, or whether you're playing basketball, or you're building a birdhouse, whatever you're doing, work smarter, not just harder, because at the end, you're just tired. So think about that as you go. I believe that today is a great opportunity for you to try some new things. So what did you enjoy most? Working on your octopus, or are you most excited about making your very own hat? And so here's what I challenge you to do, is go to the internet and think about other things you can do, whether you change colors, whether you make it longer. Another thing you can do is actually bring it back and make it like a helmet. There's so many different things you can do with your balloons, whether you make it taller or even make it like antennas. So I'm excited about seeing what you're going to do with it. So don't forget, as you're practicing, send me a picture of your creations at balloondog@mail.com. Look forward to hearing from you. And if you're not having fun, you just aren't doing it right. Until next time, keep looking up. You'll see more.